Mr. Minister of Communications and Transport of the Mexican government, Mr. Gerardo Ruiz Esparza, Mr. Minister, Mr. Christian Sater, Mr. Director General of ESA, and Mr. President of the CNES, Mr. CEO of Arianespace, Mr. Jean-Yves Le Gall. Did I feel a lot more relaxed now than a few minutes ago? Ladies and gentlemen, presidents and general managers, dear friends, I am very pleased to be with you this evening, although I am here through audio and video means, but I believe this 10th launch by Arianespace was beautiful. It shows brilliantly that this European adventure that started 30 years ago with a first flight on the 24th of December 1979. It is the 67th launch and the 53rd success in a row. It's a beautiful series that has been unprecedented. I would like more than ever join Mr. Le Gall to thank Astrium Services, who's operating Skynet for the Ministry of Defense of Great Britain, and the Ministry of Transport and Communications of Mexico, who trusted Arianespace. And this launch tonight shows that they were right in doing so. And this shows the excellence of this year, 2012, with a record in launches, and also by the fact that these launches were made by 3 different launches from the Guyana Space Center. 6 were in the ECA version, including today's launch, and 1 in the ES version with a 3rd ATV of Eduardo Amaldi. So we had 2 Soyuz launches with satellites 3 and 4 from Galileo, and Pléiades 18 was launched, and we had the first Vega launch in the beginning of the year. And I take this opportunity to greet our Italian friends. And this in fact, complies with strategic needs and create a new use of the space in accordance with the governmental needs. And Skynet 5D is a military British telecommunications satellite. We have around 4,000 people working in this sector in France. It is also important for land planning in France, and also the activity of this center in Guyana are in fact having an impact on more than 10,000 people working for the center. Europe has 3 launches, all operated by Arianespace. It's the only company with such a complete range of launches, and Kourou is the spaceport of Europe. And this is the result of a close cooperation with ESA and all the spatial industrials and the CNES, and of course Arianespace. So, in fact, this belongs to all of you. I don't forget our clients who trust Arianespace to place their satellites on a winning orbit. This is also the result of a consistency and a political will, accompanied with also sustainable funds. And I would like to thank the Minister of Space, before becoming the Minister of Space and Research, who believed in this French space industry. Ladies and gentlemen, we just experienced wonderful moments and very important moments for the future of European space. We are going through a very difficult economic situations with this crisis, and important decisions were made in spite of that for a total above 10 billion euros by the Board Council of ESA. That decision was made for Ariane 6. This was a major decision. Ariane 6 was accepted and approved, and the first series of works have been decided for next year, and an increased synergy between Ariane 6 and a better adapted technology. So this means this program has been enhanced for the future in the medium term and long term, and also this has the effect of guaranteeing specifications conditions for all the providers. So this is a very good decision that we were able to take all together. And again, it is not only a French decision, it is really a European decision. Of course, we are in the Guyana Center, and we have a funding for 5 years now for the center. This is the best launching center because of its geographical location, but also because the technical efficiency of all the staff. So we also and increased our support to this European station. Third point, we want to preserve the excellency expertise of Europe in the business of satellites. We gave a contribution of 27% for. We have a contribution of 27% from Germany. This is the Earth Observation Envelope program. It was approved with the spatial part of GES, which will help for two different technologies. For 2014 to 2020, the budget is going well, and we have good prospects there. We'll wait for confirmation.
The fourth point, the increased competitiveness of our telecommunications satellites. The European industry of telecommunications satellites is federated around the Mexsat project put forward by France, a program for a platform for the heart of the range for the future Thales, Arianespace and Astrium grouping. And fifth point, if I've counted right, a level of subscription for Arianespace so that it can accomplish future scientific missions. I know it's a program which is something that Jean-Jacques Dordain is very keen on, and it's essential for our laboratories in Europe. Here again, we have managed to converge. This is part of the negotiations. Sometimes it was a little bit tense, but it's always been very fruitful. This was our meeting in Naples. And finally, the continuation of ASS, again, a program that we're very keen on, of course, controlling our expenses, of course. Now, these results have been obtained thanks to the intense work of all the European players involved, the government, the agencies, the European Space Agency, and once again, we've seen that the space in Europe is Europe working together. The presidency of Italy has given way to Swiss and Luxembourg co-presidency with the same logic, the same determination, the same concern for getting opinions to converge, and particularly working on collective projects. But these results as well are the fruit of the success of launches like the one we have just experienced this evening. A little bit tense, of course, but again, with a lot of pleasure. So, ladies and gentlemen, the European space sector has a great outlook ahead of it, and we now must do everything concretely in 2013 to get things moving. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your passion, which I've learned to share with my teams in the ministry for the past 6 months now, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas period. Thank you very much.